contest to speed.
Contest to speed.
Contest to speed.
We like this shit, see.
contest to speed.
Contest of speed.
Contest of speed.
Contest of speed.
Sorry for the what should I say, the lateness, but here we are in Las Vegas for EU3 in Contest of Speed, people. And today I'm joined by Hako. How are you, Hako?
Very good, very good. Even though we have had a bit of a delay, but here we are in Las Vegas on the streets, ready for a good show.
Yeah, good show here. As we are, well, we haven't been in comms together before, so it's our first time together in this great Las Vegas show track. Well, it's not really a great track, but you know, Las Vegas, it is something special, shall I say?
Yeah, it's definitely special. It's a difficult track to master, especially that second sector where you have all the tricky corners and then the long straight with the hard braking zone into the chicane. It's a very difficult track, but it's very it always produces some chaotic moments.
Yeah, definitely. But as you can see, X427 coming down the Las Vegas straight here, the main straight with straight track. You can see how long it is, but they have reducted the DRS zone here as well, so even shorter. So you want to get closer and closer now up to that braking zone, which is right here up to the chicane. You might want to make a good overtake, as we can see X427 coming around the final few corners, about to start his lap for the this two last races, as this Las Vegas track it will be the last second race of Contest of Speed before season 15. Coming around turn 1 now, up to turn 2, goes super wide, nowhere near the wall. You want to get that power down super early, flat out, down the first DRS straight, about to enter sector 2, where Hako said it's the most tricky part around this track. You know, coming up to the left-hander, which is the, should I say, the hardest corner here in Las Vegas. Quickly handing it in the left and right. That curb can be deadly. The traction for there is not the best. As we come down to the quick right-hander, then the left-hander before the main straight. Coming down to the hard braking zone, coming around that corner into the sector 3 now. Only few more corners left. About to go past the DRS detection zone, where I'm pretty sure the DRS was before. But now opening that DRS flap to give that extra speed down to that hard braking zone. Up to the chicane now. Can he keep it clean? Can he get that exit and entry good? All right, entry not looking the best, but gets a power down. Coming around the last corner now, that left-hander. You don't want to lose too much time. Going a bit wide, then coming back in with a 132.223 for a banker lap. We've got Pipe Tech here. Andrews goes second on the leaderboard there. There's a Bishop, there's a Red Bull. King Luke up to second. Pipe Tech now in Ferrari. Coming down to this hard braking zone. Want to get that car controlled onto the corner. Ooh, bit of a bump there from a Ferrari there. Taking too much curb, bouncing, and getting that entry not the best. But coming around the final corner now, what can he do? Can he get pulled? No, goes down to P4 for his first lap. But his teammates on the lap as well. But let's see who's coming across the line first. I'm pretty sure there's a it's a wizard, but his EA is different as he goes pole so far. Almanac
Yep.
would be the next
Good
one.
luck from the Wizard. Both Astons on a 1-2 so far, and they're fighting for the constructors this evening. As they want to close that one, and they also have a drivers' championship to worry about.
And the next driver would be crossing the line is Ty Clear right now, coming around the final corner, which was a good chicane from my perspective. Kept that clean. Coming around the last bend now of the Las Vegas track. You see it's all midnight, all dark. Comes across the line. The P4, almost P3 there. So almost there, close. Could have got that P4 spot, but definitely some time to improve there. So Fraddenster would be the person to start their lap now. Coming around the first corner. Take a quick entry in and out. Going wide, gets a power down. You don't want to go a bit too wide because you don't want to hit the wall. Opening that DRS flap. Looks like it's a Red Bull in front, so they can meet up on that Las Vegas straight. That will defo make a big advantage for the Visa Cash App here. Coming around the difficult corner here. Defo the most difficult corner around this Las Vegas track there. It's a quick left-hander, and you want to be careful on the entry and the exit because of that traction. Struggle a lot. Around this quick right-hander now. The left-hander keeps it a bit wide for that corner there. Goes a bit too inside of that corner. Not using most of the track to the right of his side. Hasn't caught up to that Red Bull though. So it looks like you'll have no such room on the straight. So no help at all except from that DRS. But everybody does have that DRS. Coming to the final chicane. Keeps it nice and cool. Swinging it out of that chicane there. Coming around to the left-hander now. King Luke goes up to P2. What can Frag do? Up to P6 he goes now. Colin might be on pole here if he continue with this pace. Purple sector too. So what do you think, Hako? Do you think he can grab pole?
He's definitely a quick driver, and it is looking good so far. His lap has been looking clean, and it's about making the most of the chicane here. A bit of a rear end turning, but it's good enough. He should have enough ERS in the back to gain a lot up to the line, and it will be a 31.8. So purple last sector as well, but Tuspel does have the advantage so far this session.
So yeah, it could be a close squad if these guys can try to keep it tight. As some drivers are coming out to start their banker laps. Got Andrews here, Hype Tech. But I think the first person to start that lap would be Andrews here in the Kick Sauber. We do go on board with this driver here. Coming up to the final bit of the track now to start his lap. So let's see if we can improve his time. Currently, everybody's in the 131s and the 132s. Two people in the 133s, as you can see. Coming around the final corner of Las Vegas to start his second lap of the session here. So go on board with this driver and let's see what you can do to push this lap, and let's see if we can improve his time to get on a leaderboard to get higher and higher. Try set that pole time if you can or not. You can see an Aston Martin there warming up his tyres. So might grab it a little bit of slipstream there, but no, the Aston Martin quickly pulls away so don't get any advantage coming around that corner, using the curb a tiny bit, but improving by 4 tenths there. So looks like he is on a good lap so far. Purple sector 1. So with this performance right now, he might be able to steal it from a Wizard there, who's currently still in P1 with a 131.6. Let's see what Andrews can do to tackle that time. Come on, man, that corner keeps it nice and closer to the wall. Not sure if you saw that, Hacker, but almost sliding it into the wall there. Close. Coming around to the Las Vegas DRS straight. Opening up the rear wing there. Coming to the chicane now. How well can he take it? He really needs to get a good exit. This tiny bit of a straight here. There's no DRS here, so no assist at all except from your DRS if you saved enough for this final bit. Coming around the final corner now. What can he do? Comes across the line. P4, but it's not enough to get that P1. Arnie here
No,
has invalidated.
it's not enough, but he did have 40% of ERS left, so that's quite a bit of time he's lost not using that. We have Falawa, he's on an outlap. He is looking to score another pole position tonight.
But let's go on board with where's his teammate here of X427, who is currently on a track but not improving at first sector. So, and he goes super wide on that left-hander. I don't think he's going to improve that time. Maybe Ty's improving in the first sector here, so we could stick on board as a X427 has backed out his lap.
Yep, tires sliding all over the place, as the track should be quite cold, as it is quite... It's quite a cold track in Vegas because it's in November.
And it is at night as well.
Yep, at night and in November. So low track temperature, and you can see that by the car sliding all over the place. You want to take a line so you minimize the amount of bumps onto the straight. Let's have a kick sauber over to the left side, heading into the braking here. You want to brake around the 100-meter board. Try and maximize your exit speed through here.
Not the best chicane I've seen so far. And the final, no, not chicane, the final corner, I mean, up to P5, so improving by 2 tenths there. So he's getting up there, but almost getting Andrews and King Luke. So, them 3 drivers are looking super close right now. King Luke is was improving until he spun it out that corner. As soon as I jumped on board, he spun it around the corner. Unlucky. He was improving and then spun it around that corner. Flowey, I was about to jump board on Flowey and he sets it on pole. I was about to jump on Flowey and he sets it on pole out of nowhere.
Yep,
Okay.
as usual.
As usual. So yeah, you've been here before, I haven't. So well, I've been here before in Saudi Arabia. But, you know, these are not my drivers. These are hackos, shall I say. He knows I'm the best. Look, he's coming round the quick left-hander down to the slow left-hander. Not using all the track there. I'm not sure why. You want to use... And is he backed out? No. Looks like he backed out for a second there. Can't tell if he's backed out or not. No, he hasn't. It's continuing. Coming to the chicane now. We haven't seen the best chicanes here so far. And that is not the best one at all. That might have been the worst one. can't lie.
Yeah, I think it is the worst one. Not only did he hit the wall, he also invalidated his lap. So
Mm.
he's gonna have to go around again.
And it was a 134 as well, so it wouldn't put him anywhere on the leaderboard. Well, he would be 11th, but you know everybody's in the 133s. As a Almanac here is currently on a flyer, purple sector 2. So he might be able to show the people something right now. He might be able to jump up on that leaderboard and challenge for that pole. He might go into the 130s. Some drivers might, if he can push it enough. A nice chicane there, nice run through. That is quite clean, but a bit wide onto the entry. Coming to the final corner now. Can Almanac do up to P3? Almost getting Wizard there.
Yep, almost getting the wizard. I think he did use all his ES a bit prematurely on that lap, but if he's got enough fuel, he can back off and then try and go for another lap on the set of tire. Wizard is starting his final lap of the session. Throw wide in turn 1, heading into turn 2. You want to try and stay tight, but also get a good exit. It's all about carrying minimum speed throughout Vegas. You want to brake late at the 100-meter board. You want to use the curb to rotate the car. It gets a bit of a slide on going through that, but then it's heading into the tighty chicane here. Oh, and he's cut the corner.
Standing too early. He's
Yep,
still got
but he can go
enough
again.
time. Yeah, you can. Got enough time. Dougie sitting a 137, but his teammate's starting a lap. But Andrews might be in front. Yes, he will. He has some traffic in front. But on the straight, it might help him a lot here because that slipstream can be strong. Especially down this long straight. You can see a Ferrari pulling out of the way as well. You got multiple drivers. You got that Ferrari gives a bit. Can Andrews use that a bit of a toe? Yes, he does. Uses that Ferrari a tiny bit for that toe down the straight. Might help him in the end run to get up to that P5 or P4. He can improve by a lot. Coming around the final chicane. Nicely took. And there's more traffic in front there. You can see Alpine and the Mercedes backing out there, but I don't know why. You want to make a good run through to start your lap, and it goes up to P2. God, what
Yep,
a
a
lap
good
for him.
last lap from Andre. He did use all his years on the final straight. A bit of traffic did slow him down, I think.
And that's
Through
in
the
the
last sector.
wall, and the Ferrari's around as well. So it might be, no, it was pipe tech ground.
Yep, and Two-Spill is at 10th up in Sector 1 alone, and he's now heading through the chicane. Does look a bit shabby so far, but if he can make it work and carry minimum speed, it should be fine for the Drivers' Championship contender.
Let's see what his teammate can do. X427 so far. Currently on a flying lap. Coming around the final corner. Up to P2. That's definitely what the Aston Martins need so far. A Red Bull would be the next one to cross the line. It'd be King of Luke here in the Red Bull. We've got some people retiring already after having not setting a final lap or invalidating all that stuff. King Luke comes around final corner now to P6. It just improved, but let's see what Bell goes into the pits. He's not happy with his lap.
Yeah, he messed up the last corner. We have Ty coming up to the line. He's got no battery in the tank. It's a 31.8 for him.
Scotland has
And
invalidated.
Balava is still on his lap. He's at 10th up, I think.
Finally got up to P9.
But who has is still on laps? They may be getting a bit of a slipstream off of each other. They're very close together.
Yeah, I don't think Pep is improving, but Dougie might be able to. Comes down the final corner. It does improve. It's not enough to jump anywhere. Flowey might be able to extend his lead. No, but they don't need to, and he might be able. Yeah, I think that's the order.
Yep, that's the order for tonight. Falabi on pole yet again. Then it's X427, MP2, only two. It's under 2 tenths behind, and that's easily one minor mistake in the lap, and that's will put you down quite a bit. Two spell didn't get a good final lap, and therefore is only in P4.
Almost P5 because of the almanac there. You can see that gap. Only a bit of margin there, maybe 20 milliseconds there in each other, so super close.
Yep.
Now, down to the race. You really want to stick the DRS train as well, so do not, and then good luck then because there's not much corners. Try catch people as you've got the order of Flowey, 427, Andrews, Wizard, Almanac, King Luke, Scoddin, Ty, Barney, Bragg, Pipe Tech, Dougie, Pebby, Oncho. That is your order. Quite a lifetime, but now we should be going to the race. So who do you think is going to win, Echo, in this race?
I mean, it could be anyone's race. It's easy to get damage around here. It's easy to lose the rear end, especially when you're running such low downforce. So I actually got no idea who's gonna be able to win it because it could be anyone's race.
Alright, there you go, guys. What is your guesser? What is Echo's guess? I don't know anything about these drivers. But like I said, anyone could win it, so it's not really about the drivers, it's about keeping it clean. So let's see
Yep.
how these drivers handle it. But you know, Las Vegas in America, not much rain, so there definitely won't be any rain, just straight dry. So no challenge, shall I say, for these drivers. Just gotta keep it out the wall.
Yep. Keep it out the wall and try and not cut the track. It is quite easy to turn in a bit too early, but you want to try and minimize the mistakes you're gonna do in the race. That's what's gonna win you the race, I think.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go for EU3 and Las Vegas. Flowey getting a good start there. Extra 27. Following him up to turn 1. Get that inside line. Can he get that position? Andrews goes a bit too wide there. Those cold tires. Looks like the defo putting some effective drivers there. Is that Wes is up to P3 already. King Luke P4. Andrews not having a best start there. Almanac dropping a position down to P6. Parney up to P8. Having a good start there. Andrews is fighting with Almanac here, going too wide. He's going to come out on top. Almanac goes round the outside for left-hander, and looks like Andrews is struggling a lot there. Losing, oh, sorry, voice crack. Losing 6 positions there in the first sector, so not the best start for Andrews there. Is that Pipe Tech's fighting with Frag here for P10 for the final points. As it's still Flowey as the bollard has been taken out already. Rest in peace, bollard.
Yep. Piney's already dropped the DRS to the guys up in front, and that's gonna be 2 groups split apart. Andre losing a lot of positions again as Flowey gets the lead taken away from him. They are gonna fight into the chicane. No, he's gonna give that one up. Tuspel is now gonna be under attack behind. He's under pressure from King Luke, and then it's Almanac putting on the pressure, and Piney going side by side, and it's gonna be almost 3 wide on the exit of that chicane. And Golden fighting with Almanac on the inside. He gets ahead.
Late entry for Piney. He's going into the pits already. Looks like he's got end plate damage. So we show the tyres real quickly for the people in the shows. We've got 4 people on the hard runners there. Piney coming to the pits, so he probably go into the hard runners. Yep, he does. Flurry's on that hard tyres, but it won't be great at the start. Towards the end, ours will be better than the mediums, and they will last longer. As Flurry and fighting with a wizard there for P. So this is what X427 needs. Teammates to attack him and try to defend that position for X427.
Yep. And now Skolin is on the attack on the Aston. It's gonna be side by side through here. We did see a crash here in real life with Norris bumping out, and it's gonna be a checkup going on to the straight. Now it's gonna be DRS all the way down the straight, but X427 does have the gap to Falawe, so it should be quite an easy pass from Two Spell. But he is under pressure from behind with a lot of cars sticking very close together as the train is only split down in P10.
Looks like Flurry has burned a lot on that straight. It's caught up right behind X427 there. They gained almost 6 tenths on that straight without using DRS. Gone and fighting King Luke there, so Defo puts a gap there to a two-spell wizard, who's up in P3. Montro's fighting with Frag there for P11. So gets the fastest lap being in P7, so that would be extra points for him. He keeps that fastest lap towards the end of the race.
Yep, and Kuzvo is out of the DRS of the guys up ahead, so he's gonna push very hard to get within now, and King Luke is on putting pressure on the Mercedes of Skolin, so that's King Luke up into P4. He's gonna try and grab the DRS of the two spell up ahead. So a lot of fighting going on in the first few laps. Oh, and Skolin goes deep.
I think Skolin has end plate damage here, yeah. On the left-hand side, he's got end plate damage.
Yep, and that will affect you a lot around Vegas as you're running low downforce to start with.
Defo Sector 2 and my final chicane. Defo the corners. It was Defo struggle with most, should I say.
Yep. I mean, you can already tell that he's dropped back quite far to King Luke, and Luke is catching up to Two-Spell up ahead.
That's why he takes that position back where he grabbed it first in qualifying to set that pole lap. And now grabs it back from S427 here. As we can see Ty going down the inside of Scotland there, but getting punted off the track there, should I say, and taking out that pollard. As you can see Scotland there coming into the pits now. Ferrari says in fastest lap. But that might drop Ty out of DRS to Almanac. Yes, it does. So it's definitely going to bring a harder challenge for the Ferrari boys who are fighting the Kank there. Seeing them too.
Yeah, not only that, but the hard tires do look to be up to temperature now, and they look like they might be the best tire to be on in this race. As usual, the mediums don't feel too great at the start of the race due to the heavy fuel load, as he's almost broken the DRS, and he now has.
Yep, looks like those tires are really working for Ferrari so far already, and looks like the mediums are not well fitted for the two Aston, should I say, drivers.
Yeah, both
Ferrari
Aston
style.
struggling at the rear end.
Yep. But this spell here's got two people behind him with that DRS, so looks like he'd be fighting for that last podium spot there for P3. So right now, Aston Martins do need the maximum points to win the construction standings. How close is it, Hacker? Because I haven't been able to check it out. Drivers.
I will let you know in just a second, and I will check it out. But it should be able to win them. Win the constructors tonight. They have quite a big gap, 50 points down to second place, which is in the RB, and that's for Lava. So I think if they both finish on the podium, it should be said and done.
Hype Tech round is turn 1 there on the exit of turn 1, losing that left-hand side of that wing. There, looks like he went round, so it looks like that Ferrari's going going to be pitting soon and be dropping to the back where Scotland and Piney already pitted for wing damage.
Yep, both Astons look to struggle for grip so far, as Two-Spell is now being attacked from the Alpine behind. That is Almanac. Ty's dropped out of DRS. Was he?
No, it wasn't in
I don't.
DRS.
Yeah, he wasn't in DRS, but he's very close to. If he can brake late and get a good exit, he should be able to get back within. Or it's just about without.
Wait, the DRS protection zone though. Looking a bit close. If you can burn a tiny bit, no. He lost the whole 10th there. I don't think he's got any slipstream to help him there. So that's why we pulled away a tiny bit there. We're going down to the chicane now. Looks like Almanac's be able to attack Two-Spell there and gets that overspeed and overtakes him. Same as for Andrew's behind her. You can see in the background Andrew's overtaken Ty there for P6. Battles everywhere as Andrews is trying to get in that DRS to the train in front. You can see he's on that hard, and looks like the hard's well working for Flurry, pulling away from X427, so it might work for him. Getting like going up and down, so I think he's got it. Yes, he does. He has that DRS. Amlak goes in that podium position for the first time of this race, I'm pretty sure, in that P3.
Yep, Alpine into P3 now, with Almanac. X427 being hunted down by the group here as they are all DRS swapping, so that'll gain them a lot of time. You can see the hard time working on the Kicks helper car as well. He's caught up so much to the guys up ahead, and he's brought Ty with him.
Yeah, so massive DRS train now, and we're about to bring someone else to the DRS train as well, which you can see in front. It's X427. So it looks like Two-Spell Wizard has been trying to defend these drivers, but it wasn't enough as we've got a Haas around him a wall there. The back currently sitting with this battle. Too wide to the chicane now. Amlak's going to the outside. Nothing to defend. And King Luke, can he get that position? Oh, super close there. Can't really see the cars going into the chicane, but you can see the cars coming out of the chicane.
Yep, and Andre is putting on pressure on the Two-Spell. He is going for the outside line into turn 1. That won't work. There's not a lot of grip out there, but he is putting on the pressure on the Aston Martin, and the Aston Martin will not have slipstream now. So the hard tires will definitely be the faster tire about now. But I don't think an undercut is worth it so far, just because the DRS is so powerful. You gain about a second with it on this track.
Yeah, it would have been more, but you know, they did cut the length on that Las Vegas straight. Andrews goes a bit wide into that corner there, so didn't lose too much time, but looks like these lot have some time to try catch up to X427 again, but I think King Luke might be able to have it. Coming down to the left-hander, the quick, or not the slow left-hander here, the heavy braking, coming out now, is looking super close there. And now Malak might be able to drop out, but also King Luke. Looks like
Luke is just about within, I think, at the detection point.
No,
Yes, he is.
Close one
So
there.
he has dropped Almanac behind, and he will now be under pressure from the guys behind. Two-Spell lets Andre past. He's on the hard side. No need to fight him so far, because he will drag you along. So King Luke has dropped the guys behind.
Right, almost going to the wall there into chicane as well. Not sure what else happened. Be on board with Andrews, who's currently the driver to watch. As Moncho's retired on the... Looks like he had a bit of a spin there.
Yep, he spun it on the outside, and that is not very good for the hard runners. That has ruined full hour strategy. So that's not very good. Doggy's got 10 seconds. No. Come on.
10 seconds.
But
That's
this
what you
is
don't.
very good for the Astons.
Yeah, but Haas will definitely last to the end, of course. It's just coming to the end. Will there be a safety car? They don't need a safety car. there's a safety car that could ruin the Aston Martin's race because Laurie has to
Yep.
pit because it's hard. Mediums want us to the end. Got to think about it carefully.
I think mediums might just about last to the end of the race, but they won't be very good. They will be very slow. We saw even the hard tires working better after just 5 laps on the medium tire. So
That could
it's gonna
really
be
ruin
it's gonna be
Laurie's
interesting.
chance. Even Andrews, which was on a flyer for the past few laps,
Yeah,
catching
he
up,
was absolutely flying.
and then then safety car came out. Let's see what Laurie does. You just missed one, Jones. Montro's just spun round this corner. Good
Yep.
miss.
First
Alright.
safety car tonight.
Oh, I've got safety car overlay. I'm slacking.
You're like me. You're like me. But I was into the pits.
I got called in
So it's bad.
last second, bro.
Andre is staying out. I think that might be the wrong call. I won't lie.
It's hard though. It's hard because Flurry is, should I say, hoping for another safety car. Andrews is looking to, I don't know. Mediums like that.
Yeah.
It's a hard decision.
I mean, the thing is, if Olawa stays out, he can stay out and still get ahead of Andre because there's no way he's gonna make the gap up on younger tires.
But the only thing Andrews needs to do is to stay in that DRS.
That's of course too. It is tricky, but I don't think pitting and staying out was the right choice in that situation because you would come out in P5 and you would be on fresh meds and you could overtake and then maybe try and do something different if there's another safety car.
Definitely after safety car reset, you don't want to burn all your ERS as well. I know that there's 1, 2. I'll count this as a straight because you go full plus out. There's about 4 straights here. I'm counting the left and right because you go flat out.
Yep.
And you don't want to burn your ERS. You want to save it until you until you need to use it, should I say. You don't want to burn out my first lap and then struggle a lot once everybody's flying past you with DRS and ERS and slipstream.
Yeah. One thing, I don't know if it's difficult this game, but last game was definitely difficult. Just having enough ERS the entire race, just because you're running low downforce, but you're also using a lot because it's so flat out. And Andre is going in.
Why? You should have pitted the lap before. You might get the fresher tyres, but by a lap, and it's under the safety car. That could mix up his race. He needs to catch up a lot of positions there. He might drop down to P12.
That is a true Sauber strategy.
Should have been with Ferrari for that.
Nah, Sauber does it themselves as well. Customer team.
Coming out to P11, almost P12. Like I said, it's going to be a close one. As Doggy has pitted, so I don't think safety car will be in this lap. I think we have to do one more lap because of one car.
Yeah, I don't know why he's pitted again. He's gone off the hard tire onto another set of hard tire. Huh?
Looks like he's chosen harder compound for the
Yeah, the hard allocation.
But then then he has to pit again. He has to pit again. So gonna be a difficult one for Dougie. He has to pit again for a different compound, but another safety car might be.
No, he doesn't. He's run on the mediums before.
Oh, he went on mediums.
He can stay out.
I was going with mediums, hards, and hards. Or was it hards, mediums, hards? I don't know.
Medium hards, medium hard.
Alright. Oh, this might be close. I think Doggy might be able to catch up. Huh?
Yeah, I think you will. I think you might go in slap.
No, I think no. Misito would be slowing down. No, no. Late. Oh no, it wasn't
Yep.
late call. They've got in this fight.
And Doggy will just about catch up because Ferrari will slow down everyone else, and Doggy will be able to go full speed down to put a what?
Going
You
super
can't
slow.
take. You can't take. You can't say that Vegas is not a beautiful track. It is very beautiful. It's not very fun to drive though, but it is a beautiful track.
But then like it when people go super slow around this bit as well. You've got cars piling up there. As Ferrari has gone, and gone for the safety restart. He's gone away up to turn one now. Stays in the lead. Pipe Tech fighting. Scott and Pani fighting. Frag there for P7. Almost a bit of a contact there. Piney's got that inside line. Gets a better traction down. And gets that position done. But they're still going side by side. Down this straight. He's going to burn more ERS. Looks like Piney's still recharging on that straight. And surprisingly, it's still side by side.
Yep, it's a great battle between the V Cup and the McLaren, but the McLaren has to give up the position so far because the mediums does have the superior grip. And
Oh!
Scolding getting past now. Oh, and that's a
Oh,
big crash between the Ferrari and
I think Jones
Red
jinxed
Bull.
it. I think Jones jinxed it. I think Jones jinxed it. He said in the chat, any big crash yet? And we just had one.
Yep, that's a big crash for the Ferrari, and that will be good for Ferrari and Andre and Fragnista because the mediums will last longer now. Oh no, Fragnista's got wing damage.
Yeah. Unlucky from Piney.
He's barely got any wing left.
Piney's fine. I think Pipe Tech, I can't tell. Pipe
Pipe
Tech's
Tech looks to be
fine.
fine.
Engine's fine. And then Dougie's fine. So looks like it's just an incident between King Luke and Ty, and then Frag got collected. But let's
Yep.
have a replay of that. Awful incident there. Going, I'm not sure what happened because we were on board with Frag and Piney there. You can quickly see. I think we had a bit of wheel locking there and went into the wall. I can't tell. I'm not sure. What about you? It looks like they had wheel locking.
Yep, it could be real locking, and it could also just be a bit of a spin, just because the tires wouldn't be up to temperature. Piney's into the pits. It's onto mediums,
Can't
and
really tell. But if anybody got any info about a thing, oh, not this. I'm always forgetting the safety car overlay. That's what the fans want to see, a big crash. Well, you got one now, eh, Jones? You happy? You happy you got the big crash?
Jones is gonna create the big crash in EU2.
Oh, not my teammate. Don't jinx that to my teammate, man. He's carrying me right now in points. I am saying that right now. He's carrying me in the points.
He can crash and I can win, so we can have a fight for the championship in the last race.
No, it'll take you out. It'll take out everybody
No.
for me and let me win. Right, Jones? That is our team plan. I prefer a 6-1
you have to finish.
battle to the last chicane. Imagine that. 6 wide to a final chicane. I think I did that in I'm not sure, was it PCL? I can't remember. I think somebody lost what, 6 positions with a final chicane.
Yeah, on the straight because they were playing the Earth chicken.
And then coming to the chicane, somebody lost so many positions because everybody was barging through. Just need my teammates to score some points. I actually have been scoring points. I've jumped up after the stewards. I've gone up to a P7 or P6. It's rather one of those positions, and I got more points. So would have been another lap of the safety car into the second lap.
Yep. I don't know what to talk about on the safety cup. I won't lie.
Let's go to the trailer. Shall we? Let's go to the trailer.
Yeah, go
You
to the
guys-
trailer. Go to the trailer.
Welcome back to Contest to Speed.
Contest of
Contest
speed.
of speed.
Contest of speed.
Contest of speed.
Hello, people. We are back. We are back. We are back.
We are back.
We are back. Nothing much happened, but I hope you enjoyed that trailer by BK, who's presented to us, and we've got 2 final races left of Contest of Speed, and then here comes season. Actually, no. What's happened here? Why is the pack separated? These brake checked each other. Why is Dougie going slow? I don't know. Back to what I was saying. Season 15 is about to start, and the season news for 15, or season 15, all the information will be coming out October the 11th. As, oh no, the safety car's going for another lap because there's a massive
So it
pile
might
up.
go in last second.
No, it's gone past the pits.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Everybody slow down, and then no, another safety cars.
Pipe tip got damage. I don't want to be the one to say this, but what the flip are we doing here, guys?
You can't be extending the.
Come on! Oh my god.
It's chaos out here. Is this what you wanted, Jones? Chaos. It's
Doggy's got damage now.
Same as King Luke. Oh no. Anyway, the season 15 news will be coming out October the 11th on a Friday after the day of EU1's finale in Abu Dhabi. So be ready to watch that. The news of season 15 will be coming out in 2 weeks on a Friday. Well, counting this week and next week. So not long left. But Las Vegas and Abu Dhabi. 2 great tracks for finale, should I say? Would you agree, Hako?
I wouldn't agree. I hate it. I hate Abu Dhabi and I hate Vegas.
The only bit I hate
Vegas
about Abu
is a
Dhabi
pretty
is
track.
sector 3. Sector 3 I hate. But everything else is fine.
I mean, Sector 3 in Abu Dhabi is what's bad about it. Let's be honest. It's very inconsistent, I think.
I think that double... I think it's the right, you know, the right-hander and the double left-hander?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I struggle the most. I'm not sure about you guys. But, you know, that's where I struggle the most. Going a bit too wide into that right-hander, then come to the left-hander, might lose a bit of traction. But safety car will be in this lap. Wait, what's Flowey doing? Making a gap to the safety
Flowey.
car. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He created a gap way too soon.
And looks like some people might be going to the pits this lap because
Oh my, we're going slow.
they're coming up to finals of the straight here, going super slow.
Yep. The V-Cup warming his tires. He knows that he's gonna struggle compared to the hard guys, and he's gone. Absolutely good restart once again from the V-Cup. X4 to 7. is closer this time around, as people are heading into the pits.
See people. I'm not having a good camera angle here though. I'm not giving my best here. Give me something better. But Scotland going through the Aston Martins there. Might be able to take both of them, but no, gets blocked in. Oh, almost there. What a catch from a two spell there. Oh, still on the safe car. 1 second. And we should be good. Back to the racing. Super close. As the Aston Martins, I've put almost between the Mercedes there and Almanac and Flowey pulling away, but Almanac might be losing to Flowey as well.
Yeah, he might be losing now, but later on the tires will come to Almanac. Because even though it's on the safety car, the tires will wear out and the hearts won't have as much damage done to them as the Mercedes is looking for a move on the Aston Martin, and he will go up the inside on the straight.
No DRS.
And up ahead.
And Andrews overtaking Pebby there. Up to the chicane. Looks like. Oh, wait. Bragg still hasn't pitted for wing damage. Looks like there might be some problem. These drivers definitely gonna get her holded up. So we need to get past Frag so we can actually start, staying in that DRS. You can see how much Frag struggles as turn one going super slow. Almost collision between Ty and Frag there. So they really need to get past Frag.
Yeah, and that helps Piney because he can go around the outside as he's on the medium tire, and Ty is on the hard tire, if I'm not wrong. And around the outside he goes, and he'll get the move done because he's got the superior grip. Fragnister off.
Christian.
And he will now be under pressure from the guys behind. Yes, Piney going past now. Ty going past Piney actually. He's got the slipstream of the V Cup and inside line for Piney, and he is ahead of the V Cup, but he won't have any DRS, I think, or just about. Yes, he will just about have DRS on the Haas up in front. But it's a fight all the way down the straight, and Scoling gets past Almanac, and Flauwer's already got a 3.5 second gap.
I'm just quickly sorting something out right now. Flowey getting that fastest lap as well, but pulling away from the people behind there. As you can see, he's pulling away, so it looks like he's doing a good job there as Sisfeld's down to P6. Might be able to attack Andrews if Andrews don't have DRS. I don't think he got DRS. No. So this is time for Sisfeld to get closer to him.
Oh, Scotland hitting the wall on the outside of turn 3. So he's struggling with grip as well. Ty getting past his teammate. He's now putting on pressure to the V Cup up ahead. He's got no DRS and he's got a damaged front wing, so he will be an easy target.
But no front wing, but front wing damage might increase more downforce, so you get more bit 9 speed. But coming around this left to right, and though you see him going a bit wide through that, but Frag's got DRS of that house in front, so gotta help him there a lot. But let's go on board with Scotland. He might be able to attack, and he's not. It looks like he got took him by Almanac, so I've got the wrong idea there. And I'm not sure. Scotland a bit wider. Ty overtaking Frag there for P. Oh, I just noticed Ty has got wing damage. I'm not sure if I wasn't listening, if you said it or not, but he's got wing damage.
Yep. He's got wing damage as well.
Pep didn't have wing damage. I don't know why. I'm not sure, but there must be a reason for him to why he's spitting. But right now, we've got two people who've got wing damage fighting now, so not the exact same wing damage. Someone's got an end plate, somebody don't. But there is a Ferrari of Pipe Tech behind as well. Might be able to join in the battle, but you know, on the straight, he can't really do anything since we do have DRS. But coming to the corners, could be a tricky challenge for him, should I say? Because you know, can't really get past since his corners are mostly tight corners, should I say? Because it's you know, you've got no space.
Definitely, and I mean you can tell that the mediums are struggling because Colin is now outside of the DRS. He lost the rear going into going onto the straight, and he will now be under pressure from X427 behind. The Aston will try and get past and get into a podium position and try and track down the Alpine of Almanac. Will it be enough to get a move done? He will go for it down the inside, and he is.
By locking there, but not the cleanest, but no damage there, so he kept it clean. But the two Ferraris, oh, they're going three wide to the chicane. Oh, thank God I caught that. I think some damage there came off frag. I'm not sure who it was, but something came off the right or the Vija Cash App going too wide into the final corner there. I think Pipe Tech's missing an end plate. Yeah, can these people not keep it clean? No offense. We've got 4 people at the back who's missing a wing.
Yep.
We've got Ty missing a bit. Frag's missing a lot. Pipe Tech's missing a right end plate, and Hardy's missing a whole right hand side. I'm pretty sure I saw more debris again.
Yep, that is from Frankester. He's got no front wing left on that car.
Hey, at least we have straight line speed. That's all he cares about, straight line speed. Let's see how he does on the straight.
It's a tactical advantage.
If you can't turn in the corners, you got speed.
Yeah, I mean, Skolin is losing huge amounts to the guys. I mean, the mediums are just falling off now because Almanac is catching Falabi up ahead as well. But it might be enough when the tires degrade a bit more.
Frag's
you never know.
Attacked by Parney. This is going to be insane chicane now, going too wide into a chicane. This might go awful here, Hacko. Going too wide,
yep.
Almost 3 wide.
Oh my god. I mean, Piney backed out and then got a better exit because of it. So he's now on the inside into the final corner. That's actually just flat.
Yeah, but wing
and
damage.
He'll have the inside line into turn 1 as well. And yeah, he can cut across because he was ahead. So he's now up ahead, and he will try and put on pressure to Pipe Tech up ahead.
It depends how well you can handle that from wing damage, but looks like Pani does have more wing damage to Pipe Tech, but Pipe Tech got nothing.
He's talking a bit for pace.
But his teammate Tiny is pulling away. Does more wing damage than his teammate behind. But let's go on board with Scott in there, right behind X427 for the final. I'm just catching my breath for that final podium position, but he does have that penalty. So let's see if it was track limits or speeding in the pit lane or collision, and it is 3 seconds, so it would have been track limits. So it's only 3 seconds going around the outside of X427. Andrews being behind, watching the show between these drivers fighting on that straight, and X427 is just looking for that gap, and that's it. There is nothing. He's too far behind for that corner. As we go back on board with Piney and Pipe Tech here. Piney Penguin's got that. The DRS goes down the inside, but backs out last second. Smart idea.
Yep, Piney is being smart right now, backing out at the right moment. Just putting a bit of pressure by showing his nose there to make Pipe Tech think about having a car behind. It's all about putting pressure on around a track like this, because that will eventually make a mistake from the driver up ahead.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
much
and he's
traction.
into the wall.
Who was in the wall? Was it Piney?
Yep. Once again. Oh, it's
Oh,
going.
what did you 10 seconds for cutting the whole corner. That might be appealed if something happened between him and X427, but we won't know until later on when the penalties are being reviewed and when he appeals it. Right now we're looking for the now results, the official results, should I say. We got X427 Selmat, DRS range, coming up to the DRS section zone and grabs it and almost missing out again for the second time. Opens that DRS trap and will slowly reel back in to Scotland there. Andrews is looking behind as well. You can see that whole main straight. You can see how long it is though. You can see how long that main straight is. But I think the only battle is these three. So just sit back and relax and enjoy the show between these three drivers.
Yep, they're definitely putting on a show. Folao has been in the lead the entire race, basically. So it's absolutely dominated. The mediums holding on a bit better later on in the race than expected.
X427, I'm pretty sure he's on those hard compounds, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
hard compound tire, and he's
Gone-
now trying
gone a
to
bit
do a
wide.
switchback.
Yeah, it's gone in a bit wide, but got that Las Vegas straight there, so he might be able to do something later on. It's got in! Oh, thank God we captured that on the stream. Got in drifting around that corner and catching it. That was a good catch
and
from
now,
Scott in. Gotta give him
yeah,
credit
and
for
now
that.
Andre's on the attack on the Mercedes because he's got 7/10 to X427 up ahead. 8/10.
That's 5
But it
tenths.
does,
He's gained a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, he's gained a lot on the exit there. Bit of a mistake from X427, I think.
And somebody's just
On the
pulled up
exit.
to the party, and this is Two Spell Wizard in the house. He's now
Two
caught
Spell
up.
once again, suddenly just appearing.
He's dropping back in and out, so gotta hope these three drivers fight so you can try to join in that battle, because that gap is going up and down. But looks like, I think he's got a high downforce setup compared to these people. He caught up a lot with extra cane, but on the straight he loses so much time, so
It could also be that the slipstream just is more powerful.
well, he's on that higher tire, so yeah. Might be able to. No, he's looking close to X427 dropping out, almost there. But this spell is in the house, crashing up to these drivers in front of those hard compound. So looks like the two Aston Martin drivers can work together.
Yep, they are gonna try their best to secure the constructors tonight. I think they might be able to do it. Mostly because Fragnister is so far down.
Having an unlucky drive there, no front wing, and still out there with no front wing.
Yep, he's gonna stay out to just secure that 1 point.
Yeah, if he puts now, he'll probably end up last. Floridas have that extra point for the
Maybe he's
fastest
got a
lap.
3-second.
He's not gonna. That's gonna not help. Well, actually, he might have. I don't know what's happening at the back there. We've got Andrews overtaking got him there. Before. Oh!
And he's hit the rear of X427. He's now spun around, and that's a free place from the Wizard, and Andres lost out.
So it looks like now it's down to a two-way battle, and we've got 2 laps left of racing. Right now, can I say, yeah, 2 Spell Wizard will be up to P4. Same as Andrews, but you know, about 10 seconds he might be able to appeal, but that 3 seconds he also has, that he cannot appeal unless he got a terrible warning there, going off track. But right now,
Oh! Who spills into the wall?
Oh,
He's
come
won
on!
it.
His spell. Does he have wing damage? Can he join the wing damage gang? No.
No, he does not have
Oh.
wing damage. He slowly slid into the wall. It's the slowest spin I've ever seen in my life.
I wish I'd seen that. I wish I'd seen that. But right now, he still goes up to P4, well, P5. But, losing one position.
Yeah, and he's gonna lose a lot of points to Falave, who's in the lead. He's also gonna get 1 extra point for the fastest lap. So far.
Yeah, but also, since, actually, we might be DRS swapping. You can see, got in recharging there, that flashing light, it's changed now. Don't know why they changed it, but that flashing light means you're recharging your ERS. So no more 10% flashing light.
It will also flash when you're on 10% still.
Oh,
So
that's kind of
it is a
confusing.
bit 50-50.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, but
I'm
he is on a lot of ERS. He's gonna try and use it all on this lap. He's had the advantage of the DRS, and that's gonna help a lot. The medium tires are falling off now. You can see Almanac catching up quite a bit to Falave up ahead.
Yeah, this
Falave struggling quite a bit.
Same as Scotland going a bit
Oh,
wide. That's him out of that DRS. Let's go on board with Almanac here. Yeah, looks like
Almanac
those
is very close.
Yeah, it's caught up almost a 10th in that few corners there. So if he burns a tiny bit, but also you don't really have to because he's got one more corner and he can get better traction down compared to a Flurry. If he takes this perfectly, ooh,
No,
a bit closer,
he's
yeah.
lost it.
Lost
Yep.
it. He could have.
So that's Falave winning.
He could have got that Almanac if he kept that. Nice, he could have won it, but looks like he is on 10% or recharging, but I'm guessing it's a final lap and he is recharging his ERS. No, not charging it, it's below 10%. Sorry about that. We've got Flurry coming
Yep.
round the final corner now for Las Vegas EU3. Comes across the line and wins it in Las Vegas. Almanac P2 there. X427, P3, still grabbing the podium towards the end. Scotland P4, but got some penalties, so he'll be dropping down. Switching positions with Andrews, maybe 2 spell. I don't think so. Yeah, there we go. And Ty Rule
Even
as well.
Ty.
But the straight line speed really helped him there. Looks like it.
Yep. And Frank needs to finish out the points.
Finally P9, almost. No, that gap 4 seconds. No. Brad goes P10, King Luke P11, then 2 Hasses being the last ones across the line. Looks like we will all finish together. Best friends. They're Hass best friends. Oh, got a little nice drift there from one of the Hass drivers there. Well, is it for Las Vegas? So what did you think, Hako?
A lot of, I don't know, just a lot of good
Contact.
battles, man.
Yeah.
It was
Very
very
contact,
good to watch.
Got some up and downs, but I think the battles defo bring the most. Defo, going too wide in some corners after that DRS. But some drivers got unlucky. Some drivers stayed out with wing damage. We got Flurry coming up onto the stand now and winning the race. Almanac P2, almost getting him a win there. Almost in that DRS. That final Las Vegas straight. Next 427. At P3. Flurry getting that fastest lap, so there'll be extra points for him. Flurry P1, Almanac P2, X427 P3, Andrews P4, 2 Spell P5, in Ty, in Scotland, Pipe Tech, Piney, Frank, King Luke, Pepe, Dougie, and Moncho. That is your order for the race, as we've got one DNF, which was Moncho, who caused the city to go spinning out the chicane. That was a one, but shall we bring these into the interviews? So, if you want to or not? Okay.
Yep, sorry. I am
Gonna-
absolutely sleeping on the job.
Sleeping on the job now, eh? Damn.
As you do.
Alright. As we'll go to the trailer one more time for the season 15 trailer, which is coming up very soon. It's season 15 of Contest of
Welcome back to Contest to Speed.
Contest of Speed.
Contest of Speed.
Contest of speed.
Welcome back to Contest to Speed.
Contest of Speed.
Contest of Speed.
Contest of speed.
Hello, people of Contest of Speed. We are back with the interviews here. Sadly, I only got one person here, which is X427. How do you feel after that race?
He's still
Just
muted.
keep you hanging a second. No, we're feeling all good, man. Feeling good. Constructors' Championship secured for Aston Martin, so that's the primary objective of the season done. So now it's just a case of trying to help Neil get back ahead of Falawi for next week.
Yeah, it was a bit of a chaos one there. 2 safety cars and back to back. So what was your mind going through after those 2 safety cars?
Well, the first one I thought was going to work in our favour because it would have meant that Falawi's tyres were going to be pretty knackered towards the end of the race, and then the second one kind of paid waste to that. But it swings and roundabouts. I mean, the Almanac getting ahead on the second restart wasn't ideal, and then we had got caught in a fight with Skyline as well. But I'll take P3. That's it. Job done on the constructors. So
Yeah, it was
that's
a
all we can
close
ask for.
one. But did you think you had enough pace to get to that top 2?
I think on a different day, I could have held on to second place. I'm not sure about Falawi. I might have been able to keep up with him, but I think it was a struggle on the restarts with tyre warm up. If I'm honest, that was sort of the final nail in sort of me going for the win. But yeah, if I'm honest, probably not. No, it was more a case of just get as many points as we can.
No, if I'm right, you started P2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a good restart there on Flowey there, and I mean, you're getting the lead there. So what was going through your mind when you got that lead from Flowey? You almost pulled away, but then it caught up right back up to you.
Yeah, I made a mistake coming out of turn 6, turn 7, I think. Just got a little bit of wheel spin from the rears, so that allowed him to get back into DRS range. And then once he was there, the harder tyre sort of came into its own once he got it up to temperature, and he was just gone. So, again, I think primarily I was hoping for an early safety car to then go on to a set of hards myself and kind of get the leapfrog of the softer compound, but it wasn't quite early enough. But again, I think it was more of an opportunistic thing. In an ideal world, the strategy around here is hard to medium. So once we kind of suspected that Falo would go for that, being the fastest driver here and sort of having maybe 2 or 3 tenths on the rest of the field in normal conditions. So we took a gamble to go into the medium and just see what we could do.
Well, congrats on that P3. Hako, you got any questions for him?
No, not tonight, no.
Oh, Hako, you disappoint me.
You can re-ask me the
Yeah,
normal
just
questions.
well, there's no one else here, and I have tried to get him in to join the interview, but I can't seem to find his name anywhere. Just want to give Neil a shout out as well. Like I say, we've won the constructors tonight, pending the stewards' reviews. So another success for us as teammates, and it's been a really enjoyable season with him. And the partnership is still producing success. So fingers crossed we'll get a lot more in the future.
Yeah, congrats on that P3 again, you know, securing the construction standings. You guys definitely needed this race, but up to Abu Dhabi, how do you feel about the last race?
It's a track I always enjoyed racing on. With the changes to the actual layout, it's obviously made it better for racing, which is a benefit for you guys watching and commentating, but not so much for us when we want to try and defend a position. I think we can do some damage as a team, the Astons. It's just a case of we need to get Neil quite a long way ahead of Falawi. So, to be honest, we could do with Falawi having an accident and then sort of striking it lucky, but we'll give it everything and see what we can do. We can do it. It's just we've got to have things go our way, which is not really where we want it to be.
Well, that is all for Contest of Speed of EU3. The next race will be AM3, 2 a.m. UK time and 9 a.m. Eastern time, if I'm right, for them. But EU2 tomorrow is as well. Me and Hacker will be driving in that, of course. If you want to see his race, tune up at 9 a.m. UK. No, not 9 a.m. 9 p.m. UK time. 4 p.m. Eastern time. But that is all for Contest of Speed, and goodbye.